So Mercury retrograde doesn't have to be all bad. I mean, it's just like you could take the good with the bad and turn the lemons into lemonade. That's what I'm doing, right? I mean, if you expect challenges and you expect to meet them with equal force and to win and conquer them and accomplish what you want to accomplish despite the circumstances and the odds and the challenges, well, then you will win no matter what. No matter what moon is in what sector or what planet is rotating around what orbit or whatever, you're not going to let the planets determine your fate. You are going to take your own destiny into your own hands and make it good no matter what. No matter if people start shooting at you and chasing you with mean, angry dogs and start throwing bees at your face, you're going to do it. Look, I got a super burrito. So, you know, downside is I can't get into the house to take care of the sick dog because I'm locked out. Good news is I'm eating a burrito. I'm not going to whine and pout about it. So they're on their way. Hopefully it'll probably take them like 40 minutes in traffic. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to edit the video from yesterday, upload that. It's going to be fantastic. I'm not going to waste any time. Got to be productive, right? So, beautiful, beautiful babies. I've got a beard on my face. This is the place I usually go for karaoke. Every Friday and Saturday night. It is Friday, but I don't know if I'm going to have a chance tonight because everything needs to be out by tomorrow. So it might be a long night, packing up and doing stuff, but I'm going to make the most of that too, and it's going to be so much fun. Packing night. Oh, isn't this so fun? Are you guys excited for me? I'm excited for me. I'm excited for you, whatever you're going through. I'm excited for me because it's just a transition. It's like scary and cool, and it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea. So stay tuned. It's like I'm really actually getting into the rhythm of doing this vlog. I've been consistent with filming and posting these videos every single day. And now it's just like a TV show. It's like, oh, what's today's episode gonna be about? So it's just like giving me more power and control over my life. It's just like, oh, cool, what's today's theme? What can I call yesterday's video? What can I call today's video? Like, what clever theme, you know? I'm really getting used to it. So today's like day 23 in a row since the 1st of January. This is crazy, and I'm gonna do it for the rest of my life. Why not? I'm already used to it, so I mean, that's what all the good vloggers do. They do it every day, and they just get used to it, and it becomes part of who they are and part of their life. And it's just good because my memory is not even that great. I mean, I shouldn't say that, you know, because it makes it real. But I mean, this will help with your memory too, right? It's just like a living documentation of your life. And it's funny because I just watched the video to edit it yesterday. And I had this crazy dream about like this like evil mad scientist trying to kill me. And then at first I was like, wait a minute. I had totally forgotten about that dream until I heard myself on the video talking about it. And I'm like, oh, wow, oh, I totally forgot about that dream, even though it happened yesterday. So that's this is useful for, reminding me of stuff. Because if I don't vlog every day, I might just forget that I have a life. And I'll be like Kermit the Frog in Muppets Take Manhattan, and I'll just get amnesia and think I'm some guy named Phil or Gil and be a frog with a tie and get a job in the boring accounting firm in the city as a frog. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go see Muppets Take Manhattan. It's a funny movie. All right. See, lemons out of lemonade, man. Screw Mercury retrograde. That doesn't control my life. Mercury retrograde! So I read the article about the retrograde, and it's actually really interesting. So apparently it happens every 7 years or so, give or take, I guess. And it's going to happen 3 times this year. The last time that it happened was in 2008. It happened 3 times that time. And that was like the worst year for the economic collapse. It was like in the beginning of the year, and then so I forget the exact dates, but it usually lasts for about 3 weeks. And yeah, the whole economic collapse. And before that, it happened in 2001 with the .com bust and the it's like stuff goes haywire apparently during this time, and the 9/11 and stuff. So they say not to make any decisions, like usually they say that our Mercury rules. So pretty much when Mercury is in retrograde, we can't think straight or clearly or make good decisions, and usually those things backfire, apparently. Like, I'm taking this with a grain of salt, because like I said, I'm not into astrology, and I don't want to feel like the planets are ruling me and I have no control over my life. So I'm just saying I'm proceeding with caution, but I'm also like, okay, I still control my own destiny and what happens to me. So anyway, it's just so fascinating. You gotta read the article. What else? I got cut off before because my brother called in the middle of me shooting this. But, oh yeah, so they say not to get married, not to sign contracts, not to get new cars, not to start new businesses, because people get attached to ideas that don't work. And then after retrograde is over, on the February 11th, that's when things clear up and you'll be able to, have good ideas that work out. But so apparently this is a very unique, because Mercury is in the sign that it leaves is Aquarius, and the sign that it goes back into is Aquarius. And like I said, the last time that happened was in 2008, when all the Michigas craziness of the stock market happened. So who knows? Am I being a conspiracy theorist and saying everything's gonna fall apart? Like, I don't know. I'm not. But I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm just along for the ride, man. We're on this giant spinning ball called planet Earth, and we're curling through the cosmos at lightning fast speeds, and we're just rotating, and no one's aware of it. We're just on this giant rock floating through space, so just make the most of it. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm super excited for the future, and Mercury retrograde, awesome, bring it on. What happens.